Okay, audio, good. Am I in the frame? Good. Okay, today has been insane. Today has been, some would probably call it a bad day. I could probably very justifiably call it a bad day. Today has been a hard day. I can at least call it that. I'm in the main floor of the remodel, and it is absolute chaos. This is the antithesis of order. It is the antithesis of my preference and personality. The electricians were here last week, Monday through Saturday. The plumbers are here this week, all week. And today it has been loud. There has been no water. That's particularly difficult when you have a wife and 2 daughters. And nothing has stopped. Work has continued. The responsibilities don't go away in the midst of other obligations or things going on. One of the plumbers fell through the ceiling today. That was interesting. I was on a call halfway through, just boom. I hear a big crash. I'm on a call, so I didn't hear any screaming, so I just went on with the call. A quick mute, pretend like nothing happened, and just continue. Come to find out, one of the plumbers had a leg sticking through the ceiling into the living room where Michaela and the girls were. So this fly. I've been working for 13 and a half hours. I've got a little bit more to go. I did take an hour break, if you can call it a break, but that was to do the lawn. So, I don't know. I think part of the reason I decided to put the camera up is to just talk through it and do it because it's a perfect time to not do it. It's a perfect time to just stop, put it away, sit down, and take a break. But instead, I want to try and make sense of this and talk through it. It would be very easy for us to not do this. This is our own doing. This is voluntary, which makes it seem crazy. We could very easily sell this house, make a killing, go rent some moderate apartment and just live with a little bit more predictability, a little bit more safety, less volatility. We could do that. But it's about this. It's about having the mayhem and the whirlwind and still showing up and doing what you do. This is what I do. I push. And I strive and I stretch. And I set the goals way up there. And then I go throw myself at them. I was thinking today, I caught myself like, oh, it'll be so nice when this main floor is done. It'll be so nice when we can have some time to address landscaping. It will be so nice when. And I'm like, no, brother. It's about the middle. This is what it's about. And achievement is important, but it's about the push. It really is. I'm convinced. It's about the push. So it's a reminder to me that I have chosen this, and I've chosen this for a good reason. I've chosen the business and the entrepreneurial pursuit on purpose. I've chosen to be here doing these things because I know that I can, because it's hard, because there's friction, because that is what builds you, is the fire. And if you don't have any of that, it's not worthwhile. You're soft. Why would you deliberately build your environment to cushion you from what you could achieve should you push a little bit harder? Should you expose yourself a little bit more? So while the saws are going today, oh man, I question. I'm like, I don't know about this. Especially on top of everything that's the context in general. We have a brand new baby home from the NICU. We've got a 2-year-old, a recovering wife. Like, why would we do this? But this is what we do. And I'm very confident, I'm sure, in fact, that at least regarding this, I'll be able to make another video with the backdrop void of ladders and drain pipe, but with artwork and finish work and a beautiful, orderly space. I believe in the outcome of this project. I believe that this is where our family can thrive. I believe that this neighborhood and this context is what is best for our family. But we have to put up with some fight to get there. I believe so strongly in that outcome, and that's what I have to continue to think about. So, let this be a reminder to me that there are peaks and valleys. And if you want to get to the peak, you got to go through the valley. And in the same breath, I would also say that it's not about reaching the peak. It's about pushing through the valley. It's about the hard parts. It's not about the start or the finish. It's about the middle. That's when it's all built. That's when it matters. That's when you need to show up. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to eat. I'm going to finish work. I'm going to do the last few things on the house that we need to do. I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully get at least a little bit of decent sleep. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do it all over again. And I'm going to do that again and again and again and again until this place is finished. And for a lot longer than that. But I am looking forward to that day. I'm not going to try and kid myself and say that I'm not excited about being done with this. I certainly am. But it's worth it.